Ah, boy. A little extra tonight coming to you. All right, so, DML, where is your sweatsuit? It's not the same without it. I know. No hats, no nothing. But I do have a scarf sent to me by one of you. Although, the crazy thing is that Al Gore might have a point tonight. Because it is so warm on Christmas Eve, right? Look how beautiful these homes are. Whew. Lots of money. What's Santa bringing to you tonight? Huh? Bernie Madoff portfolio? Anyway, so what am I doing? What are you doing out here, DML? It's Christmas Eve. You should be with your family. Hope these ducks don't poop on my head. See him? Can you see him? I don't know. They sound like they're celebrating. And because I know what birds say, they're talking to each other about only 20 more days until Obama is gone. It's actually 25, but who's counting? All right, so anyhow, I am actually walking tonight to Christmas dinner. Yeah. DML, do you ever not walk? Gotta walk every day. Gotta walk every day. It's healthy. You gotta walk. So I'm walking to dinner. Family's gonna meet me there in the car. And I'm gonna stay with you until we get there. Really, DML? Yeah. DML, why you keep on talking to yourself in the third person? Because I just do. Because I'm reading the stuff. Anyway, so let's say a couple of things here. First of all, I want to say advance for those of you who won't be joining me tomorrow morning at 11:40 a.m. Eastern time. I want to say Merry Christmas to you. I want to say thank you to you. You know, this is one of those times you're not going to hear me say anything today about politics. Although that's not true, because I'm going to talk about Trump's inauguration and what I think he should do. But it's not political. Anyhow, just want to thank all of you for the dedication, the donations, the supports, the shares, everything you've done. Last night, once again, family, we were sitting around, and we were talking about how absolutely blessed we are. We were actually laughing because my daughter has started this Instagram account that I told her that she was absolutely nuts to do. And she's like, Dad, I'm telling you, it's the thing. And she started this thing, Instagram DML is my dad. And I said, Ashley, don't get upset when you've got like 10 people on it. Well, it's been 3 or 4 days and she's got almost 5,000. And she's putting up all these pictures. I don't know why anybody would be interested in this stuff. In fact, she tells me she's got a picture coming this weekend where I may not actually talk to her for the rest of my life. And I don't know what it is. And I'm trying to think of where the heck she got this picture from, but I don't know. She's talented, she's funny, she's putting stuff up there. So anyway, we were sitting around, we were reading some of your comments because there's thousands of comments on these, I don't know, 12, 13 pictures. And we were just talking about how amazing it is that despite 5, 6 years of all the times I was on Fox News, all the time I was on Megyn Kelly, all the time I was on all the radio, all the times I had my own television show for 8 months every single night, we never had such a response like we do from this simple little walk and talk. And I mean, the letters that I'm going to read some of these things tomorrow when we do the little Christmas walk and talk special. We're blown away. We're just blown away by the response by all of you. And I mean, we just, you know, a lot of times people use the word, I love you, or, all right, you're going to hit me, buddy? It's Christmas. Come on. Can we wait until after Christmas? Thank you. All right, that's Big Street. He's driving so close to me. And DML's being really nice today because it's Christmas Eve. If it was Tuesday or Wednesday, I'd busting on him. But anyhow, so we're just saying about the amount of love that comes through from you all. And we'll just say, you know, it's amazing. And this is going to tie into what I'm going to talk about tonight. It's amazing how the most simplest things in life are most cherished, you know? I know one of the pictures that my daughter Ashley is going to put on the Instagram is me getting my makeup done at Fox News one day. I hate even saying getting my makeup done. It makes me feel like, I don't know, like I should be, you know what I'm saying. I'm not going to say it because I'll get in trouble. It'll be a CNN clip I won't be able to escape. But anyway, I don't like getting my makeup on, you know? So whenever I do it, I'm always like, you know, kind of grouchy. And my daughter came in with me to Fox News one day as a part of a school project. She had to follow somebody when they go to work and they needed to be interesting. So she took all these pictures and you can see I'm just so angry as I'm getting my makeup done. Anyway, but now here I am. I walk the streets. I barely comb my hair even tonight when I'm going to dinner. And you guys seem to just like it more. And I think why that is, my message has never changed. It's always been the same. I'm always Mr. Consistent with my message. I think it's just because people are just so tired of plastic. They're so tired of fake. They're tired of of the filters and the mirages, and they just want it straight. And straight comes with a pair of sweatpants and a baseball hat and an unshaven face. It doesn't matter, because if you just close your eyes, you should be able to feel and hear the truth. And I think that's what it is. I don't know. We can't put our finger on it exactly, but I don't know. Whatever it is, we do know. My wife said last night, "You gotta stop complaining about Facebook every time you're on." Yeah, but it's a real problem. And she says, "Yeah, but just stop." I said, "Okay." So I'm just gonna complain about Facebook one more time. I think that if Facebook wasn't the way they are, and they had their act together with this walk and talk live, I think we'd be pulling in 50, 60, 70,000 people every day. And but we're not. But the one thing that we have done, and I was expressing this last night, is that we've built this, like, I don't know, 5,000 to 7,000 person family, maybe the biggest family on the internet. But it's just a family. It's to the point of where, although there's so many of you, I'm actually starting to know your names. I really am. I'm starting to know your names. You know, it's amazing, and it's crazy. There's so many of you, but we're really starting to know who you are. And you know, one of the things I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart is, you know, I never really talk to my kids much about what it is that I do. I mean, I talk to them about America, and I talk to them about the difference between liberal and conservative. I talk to them about how it is that the country is designed so this way people can live the American dream, and a lot of that has been broken. You know, and I talk to them about some of the problems, but I don't want to overwhelm them. I want them to be their own person, and I want them to have their own beliefs. But, you know, so I never really get too much into what it is I do with them. I don't bring my work involved. My oldest son to a degree, but my other ones no. And this Instagram account that my daughter has created, and the walk and talk, and the Facebook page, the way it's been, it's really given an opportunity for my kids to see what it is that their dad does. And I think, you know, I want to thank you, because I'm not going to sit there and tell my kids every 2 seconds, "Oh, dad did this and dad did that," and whatever it may be. But you've been doing that, and I'm watching them read the comments on the Instagram, because that's what kids do. You know, they go on that Instagram thing, and I'm blown away. I actually last night snuck on late at night. I'm like, what are these people writing? And I just saw. So I want to thank you for all those kind statements you've said, and you know, I appreciate you as much as you appreciate me, and that's my Christmas Eve message to you. You know, make sure these cars don't hit me. You know, I don't know if they can see me or not. Plus, Lord knows how much eggnog these people are drinking. These liberals. Actually, I think that was my family. It was. I think it was my son Dennis is probably driving. It is. They're actually braking. Go ahead, go. A 5 o'clock reservation we have. I'll be a little late. They know me at the restaurant. They always take care of me. So, good people. All right, so anyway, I want to talk to you about Donald Trump's inauguration. It is bothering me to no end. This is seriously bothering me. In fact, I got my hair cut earlier today. You really can't tell. The guy who cuts my hair, he's from Syria. Nice guy named Fahad. Always comes in, "Hey, Dennis, how are you doing? How are you doing? How's Megyn Kelly?" I say, "Fahad," every time. It's the same thing. "Fahad, I don't see Megyn Kelly anymore." "Oh, you know that Megyn Kelly? I used to like her a lot. Not no more. Not no more. Now I like Shannon Breen." Yeah, I like her too, Fahad. Great guy. Great guy. And I told him, "Cut my hair. Give me a short cut." "No, Dennis, no. I don't cut your hair short." So the guy won't even cut my hair the way I want my hair cut. Nothing. You know? I said, "No, Fahad, seriously, I want short." "No, I don't cut that hair. I know the way I cut that hair, Dennis. I don't do it. You got to go somewhere else." I said, "All right, Fahad. I guess you just trim my head." So that's it. So anyway, you know, talking to Fahad, he, you know, he's cutting hair, and he's like, he goes, "Dennis, I had an 80, I'm going to leave the Fahad invitation to the side." He said, "I had an 80-year-old man in here yesterday getting his hair cut." And Fahad is like I said, he's Syrian, and a big, huge Trump fan. Huge Trump fan. Told me I get free haircuts for the rest of my life if Trump won. And he wanted to give me the free haircuts, but I told him that he's a hard-working man. I'm not going to give him anything for free. I'm not taking it for free. I just like the fact that we won the bet. So, long story short, he tells me he's got an 80-year-old man in the chair yesterday in the barbershop telling him, no joke, that he wished he would have died before Trump became president. This is the kind of stuff. I said, "Fahad, was he dead serious?" He says, "Yeah." He says that he's upset that he's still alive to see Trump be president. I said to him, you know, Fahad, and something with liberals, man. He's like, this, you know, what's wrong with them? I said, you know what? They're violent. They're violent people. They're crazy. I mean, I don't know where. They're crazy. Now, all right, you're going to get a little glimpse here at the family, at the Lynch clan here. Lynch mob. Please tell me you're the Lynches. Yeah. You want to say Merry Christmas real quick?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
They can't see it. It's all dark and everything.
We're waiting for you.
No, just go get the table. They'll be there, and I'll be there in 2 minutes.
Okay,
We're not allowed to.
No,
just
sit us.
they'll sit us. Just tell Andrew Dennis is down the block. He'll come. All right, guys.
Bye, Daddy.
Yeah. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I'll see you tomorrow morning. We'll see you tomorrow morning. All right, finishing up here. I'll be down the block. I'll be 5 minutes. Ah, goodness. Shoo. On me like white on rice. You know what I mean? Oh, that's racist. Like brown on rice-a-roni. Anyway, so he tells me that, you know, I can't understand what these people are doing. This Donald Trump hasn't even gotten to office yet, and they're just, I don't know why. Why such hatred? Why such hatred? And so the one thing that has been bothering me about this inauguration is that, you know, the inauguration is watched around the world. It's all eyes on America. And the fact that we have our celebrities showing up our president, you can barely see me, right? It's getting dark. Showing up our president is troublesome. It's really bothering me. And I thought to myself, what would I do if I was Donald Trump? What would I do if I was president? With all these celebrities saying they're not going to show up. Celine Dion and you name it. Everybody making it their own news clip by dissing the President of the United States. I'll tell you what I do, okay? I sent out a tweet today, so maybe you already know. I thought about this. You know, I didn't elect Donald Trump. I didn't vote for him because I wanted to get better access to celebrities. In fact, to be honest, I thought Celebrity Apprentice wasn't all that good. I liked The Apprentice when it was regular, normal people on. I thought it got ruined when he had the celebrities on, you know? I don't want to see more of them. I want to see regular people competing for a great job, not these celebrities. So anyway, I didn't vote for Donald Trump because I wanted greater access to celebrities. I voted Donald Trump, like you did, for the future of my children and my grandchildren. You know, I did it for them. What I'd like to see Donald Trump do, screw the celebrities. I really don't want to hear Celine Dion sing again. You know, she's yesterday. All these celebrities are yesterday. We live in a different time and age now. We live in a time and age where anybody with a cell phone and a web connection can be a celebrity. I mean, you guys tell me all the time. DML. You know, you get more people live than CNN does, or that Hillary Clinton does, or whatever it may be. Yeah, in my sweatpants. Why is that? It's because it's real and it's genuine. So here's what my message is to Donald J. Trump. In fact, on the 26th, I'm going to send Ivanka, and I'm going to send Donald Trump's main person, who I send emails to. And periodically I'll get a response back. I'm going to send them links to children. I think we should be having kids, you know? Let's give kids, you know, a lot of times musicians and singers, they struggle, man. They struggle really, really hard. You know, they work really hard. I'll give you one for example. Here's something that you don't know. Here's something you do not know. For those of you ladies, and I'm hoping it's ladies, not men, who watch, have you guys ever watched daytime soaps, the soap operas? My cousin is a soap opera star. Her name is Elizabeth Hendrickson, and I think she's on All My Children. I think her I don't know, I think she was Frankie. I don't know. I don't watch. I've never watched it in my life. I think I watched 1 or 2 clips just because she's my cousin. But, you know, she's a great singer, and I know she's always struggling to try to, I mean, she's done very well in terms of being a soap star, but I mean, she really wants to be a singer. You listen to this girl sing, she bring the house down, you know? I mean, and she's somebody who's even got name recognition. I'd like to get some kids out of obscurity. You know, some people who just, you listen to this kid sing, you're like, oh my goodness. I see the inauguration stage is filled with all no-name people, Americans. Bring people from around the world. Bring a person in from Europe. Bring a person in from Africa. Send a person in from Australia. You know, bring world unity. Show something different. You know, I don't remember who sang at the last inauguration or the one before that. It's just another celebrity. But I'll tell you what, you start taking everyday people, It's getting really dark. I don't know if you guys see me at all. You start taking everyday people and letting them sing at the inauguration, I think that would be a showstopper. I think that would be one for the ages. And it would really, really tie in to Donald Trump's whole theme of Americans First. That, you know, the forgotten person. Give somebody else a chance to be a star. You know, I'd much rather see a young girl, well, maybe 12 years old, maybe 22 years old, maybe 6 years old, get up there and do the pledge. Let them get up there and do the Star Spangled Banner. Let them get up there and sing God Bless America, or whatever songs it is that you want to put together. Well, I say give it to the American people. Let's get a guy up there, you know, a guy who spends his life playing at bars that nobody knows about. But every time you hear him say, oh, what a great voice this guy is, you know what I mean? Let's give him a chance. Let's give people who are on the Trump train a chance to come in and show their talents and show their love and show their affection for America. Screw these celebrities. I'll tell you right now, if yours truly ever runs and wins, which I would if I ran, I'm not going to lose. I don't do anything to lose, right? Who does, right? That's what I would do. I wouldn't have a single celebrity. Dml, we can't find you anymore. We can't see you. It's officially too dark. Watch out for people behind you. But how can you tell if anybody's behind me? You can't tell. It's all lights. Here we go. We're almost at the restaurant. You know what I mean? That's what I say. I say, let's, as for the email, you know, there's a girl, if you go to DennisMichaelLynch.com, if you didn't see it already, an autistic girl, she's autistic. She's, I don't know, she can't be more than 10 years old. And she's singing Hallelujah. And it's unbelievable. I showed it to Mary before, and it was like a total showstopper. Mary was like, my God, this girl is phenomenal. I said, yes, she's phenomenal. Listen to that. That's who should be playing at the inauguration. She's from Ireland. Bring her in. World unity. Bring her in. That's who I want to hear. I almost was crying when I was listening to this little girl sing. I don't want to hear Celine Dion. I don't want to hear Elton John. You know, Alec Baldwin, a dirtbag. Oh, DML, it's Christmas Eve. I don't care. It's Alec Baldwin. You know, Alec Baldwin says that he'll play at the inauguration. He wants to sing the AC/DC song called Highway to Hell. Yeah. I'm on a highway to hell. What kind of loser says that about the president? You know, I once said this to you. I'm almost at the restaurant, so I'm gonna jump off here in 2 seconds. I said this to you once before, but for those of you who didn't hear me say it, I was telling this to Fahad earlier today. My goodness, I thought this phone would have at least a light. Does it have a light? No, it doesn't have a light. Anyway, I thought, let me see, pop. Oh, these are filters. You know, Facebook has stuff where you can put filters on it. How ridiculous. All right, maybe it lightens it up a little bit. I was telling Fahad this story. Yeah, I heard this somewhere. An airline flying people, you know, people waiting to board the plane. All the passengers waiting to board the plane. And the pilot decides to come out. And he comes out and he's greeting every passenger, and he literally walks each one to their seat. And he's talking to them, and he's telling them about himself, and he's telling them about, you know, asking them about them, and he's showing them to their seat or whatever, giving like this extra service and just the yappity yappity yappity. And he does it to every single one of the 100 people who are going to be on this flight. And so when he takes off and he starts his flight, the stewardesses hand out a questionnaire. What do you think of the pilot? Did you like that extra service he gave you? 50% of the people said, oh goodness, I thought it was the greatest thing in the world. So nice to meet the pilot, the person who's driving the plane. So happy that he cared about who I was and what I'm doing, and liked learning about him. And I think it was fantastic. Should have it on every flight. The other 50% turned around and said, I thought it was ridiculous. He was totally overdone. I don't want to hear about his life. I don't want to hear about his kids. All I want to know is, you know, are we going to get to the gate on time wherever we're going? 50% of the people love this guy, 50% of them hate him. But when they collected the surveys, there was one question unanimous that everybody was in sync, and that was, would you like to see the pilot be successful at his job today? Yeah, and all 100 said yes, of course. So whether you like Donald Trump or you don't like Donald Trump, all 100% should be rooting for him to really get America great again. You know, I mean, come on, enough with this garbage. You know, that's my 2 cents. Bring in kids, bring in youngsters from around the country, around the world, and let them do the inauguration, and your ratings will go through the roof if that's what you're looking for. Or if you're looking for something special for the history books, that's the way to do it. Now, that said, I will be with you tomorrow at 11:40 a.m. Eastern Time. We'll be doing the walk and talk. Probably have a couple of my family members. No politics. Tomorrow I read your letters. I've received so many so far. I'm not going to be able to get to all of them, but we got so many. We're going to talk just about Christmas and how special the day is, and talk about, you know, what it is, be with people on Christmas. And, you know, I know a lot of you are spending it alone. You sent me the letters. Well, at least for an hour and a half you won't. You'll have your friend DML with you the whole time. We'll talk and we'll just have some fun and laughs. I'll answer your questions. I'll look at the messages at the bottom and we'll go about it that way. Don't hit me, buddy. All right. People don't know how to drive. I'm thinking about opening up the DML driving school. What do you think? First lesson, how not to hit guys on phones when they're doing walks and talks. I think I'd make a fortune. Anyhow, it's DML. What are you gonna have tonight for Christmas dinner? Well, you know, we go out to dinner to this nice restaurant. Costs a little more than I'd like to spend, but it's Christmas Eve, right? So you spend that little extra with your family. My kids are home from college. I'm gonna open up with a shrimp cocktail. Yep, shrimp cocktail. Gonna have a I'm struggling. I really want to have a steak, but I tell you what, you know, my stomach is getting so big, it's ridiculous. Can't do it anymore. I think I might go with something chicken. I don't know, or maybe I should just start dieting on January 1. What do you think? You know, and I will have at least one scotch, maybe two, but it's okay because I'm walking home. All right, well, I'm here. All right, you guys enjoy your Christmas Eve, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Till then, God bless you. God bless our troops. God bless the United States of America, and God bless steak. Yeah, I'm going with the steak. Rare plus. All right, over and out.